The Philadelphia Phillies met their drastic end in the National League Divisional Series when they lost to the Los Angeles Dodgers in 4 games. But I had a nice, interesting idea. What if I put an MLB team in the NFL? So that's what I did today with the Philadelphia Phillies. We're going to go ahead and set this franchise up, and I'll show you guys the roster. If you guys like this kind of stuff, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,400 subscribers. Comment down below what you guys want me to do next. And let's get right into it. Alright, so this is my team builder, by the way. I built this from scratch. Took me a couple days. I mean, the overall is a little bit too high, but a little editing would probably make it a little bit more average. But there are some players that are not on the team, like Mickey Moniak and Brad Miller, obviously, that have been entered into the lineup. And then you have players like Justin Crawford and Johan Rojas, who are on the team, but just in the minor league system. So our quarterback will be JT Realmuto. He's an 83 overall. I would consider him as the most accurate on this team, with the 96 throw power and the 83 accuracy. Backing up him will be Trace McSorley, the Penn State legend. Also, the ages in the colleges are not up to scale. They're not correct. I could not change them in the team builder creator. So that's where we are right now. Our running back will be Justin Crawford, mainly because he has 99 speed and 90 excel, while also having 85 catching, 99 change of direction, and 86 break tackle. And also, none of the faces are going to be correct. Just a heads up, because I don't think Justin Crawford is supposed to be white. Just saying. But yeah, that's what we're at right now. Receivers, we have Brad Miller, obviously, 99 overall. We have Johan Rojas as a 90 overall, and he is also white, but he has 99 speed, 98 excel, 99 release, 85 deep route running, 90 catching. It's going to be a solid receiver for us. And then Trey Turner is our receiver 3, followed by Bryson Stott, Brandon Marsh, and Edmundo Sosa. Tight end, we have Max Kepler. Granted, he doesn't have the speed, but he's the only realistic one I can really put onto the tight end position, as he looks like you-know-who. But his 52 speed is probably not that great for a tight end, but we gotta live with it. And then backing him up will be Donovan Walton and former Philly bust Whit Merrifield. And then the offensive line, I thought about putting in the starting rotation. So we have Zach Wheeler at left tackle, Christopher Sanchez at left guard, Ranger Suarez as the center, Jesus Luzardo is our right guard, and Aaron Nola is our right tackle. Defensively, we have Bryce Harper and Reese Hoskins as the D tackles, as well as Jordan Romano and Ryan Howard. Don't ask me why Jordan Romano has an X Factor. I really do not know, and I don't want to know. Tim Mays is also here. He's actually a pretty solid player. It's 79 overall. Linebackers, we have Harrison Bader, Cody Clemens. Everybody remembers Cody Clemens. Matt Strom and Johan Duran at a 72. And then you have David Robertson in the will position, followed by Jose Alvarado. And then the edges, we have Lou Trevino and Seth Johnson, right and left respectively, followed by Alan Ronhell, who might split reps between Trevino, and then Weston Wilson at the right edge. At left edge, it will be Sir Anthony Dominguez and Jeff Hoffman. Corners, we have former Philly Michael Bourne and Bobby Abreu. Followed them is Logan O'Hoppe and Matt Vierling. And then, last but not least, Nick Castellanos. If you guys haven't heard the news already, his time in Philly is pretty much over. So, look out for any news about that. And then safeties, we have, well, it would be Dick Allen, but since that name's not allowed in Madden, it would be Richie Allen. And then, as always, number 11, Jimmy Rollins. Backing Rollins up will be Garrett Stubbs. And behind Allen is Chase Utley and Connor Brogdon. So that is pretty much the team. Again, not up to scale, so that's where we're at right now. But that is what we are going to be living with them right now. And we will start heading over to training camp. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, so we're at training camp right now. Everything that's all set up. The best way we can upgrade our players is through training camp. So why not start off with JT Romuto with the pocket presents. All the training camp. No depth trade increases for anyone. Just some skill point upgrades. 3 skill point upgrades for Trey Turner. We're going to put it all on playmaking, as that's the lowest ability we have for him. Look at him. He doesn't look like Trey Turner at all, does he? But he's an 85 now, so look at that. I tried doing the receiving thing for Kepler, and that ended up doing horrible. So we're not trying to do that ever again. But here's Cody Clemens. I will show you some of his stats here. After we upgrade him up to an 84 overall, he is 24 with the Superstar Dev, 96 tackling, 81 block shedding. He does only have 64 speed, but he is kind of a little fast, if you know what I mean. His play rec is 92. His pursuit is a 79. I mean, he looks pretty average for a corner. I'm just kidding. He's not a corner. He's a Mike. But here is Matt Vierling. I don't think Matt Vierling is supposed to be looking like that. I gave him number 19 because that is what he wore for the Phillies. And he'll be up to a 75 overall with a nice chunk of ability upgrades. 84 speed, 84 man, 77 zone, 79 play rec. He has amazing agility. I think he's a great corner. And then the last upgrade I'm going to show you is Christopher Sanchez. Mainly because he's our lowest offensive player. That's starting, I should say. And the only reason he's that low of an overall is mainly because his block power and finesse are pretty bad. Passing-wise, I should say. 58 and 56 for them. So, that's what we got. That's all I'm going to show you, because there's really nothing else really notable. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and advance to week 1 against the Cardinals. I will see you guys there. Here at week 1, we are going to be going against the Arizona Cardinals at our home stadium to begin the season. And by the way, I forgot to say this, guys. If you want to find this lineup, this team builder, my gamer tag is on the bottom right, so you guys can see that the Phillies team builder is there for you guys to download and import. We did lose that guy, some rando from the Seahawks, which I'm not too worried about. Justin Crawford is an 85 overall. He looks pretty dang good. Still at Superstar Dev. Wish he was an X Factor, but you can't always wish for what you want. Logan O'Hoppe is up to an 81 with 72 speed as a corner, which honestly could be better, but it also could have been worse. Just like Nick Castellanos with his amazing, blazing 65 speed. Crazy, right? Yeah, but anyways, we are going to be playing the Moments in week 1. And we're going to edit our uniforms. Does it show me the uniforms? It does not show me the uniforms. Really? Oh my. Well, we have the home and away uniforms. We have the City Connect. We have the Powder Blues. And we have the cream uniforms. We're going to go with the cream with this game. I just want to make sure that everything is going to play. Oh, there we go. We got the uniforms. Okay, so this is the home unis. These are the only ones with the logo looking at the same direction. The aways, all gray, red numbers and letters. The City Connect looks pretty dang good if I say so myself. And then you got the powder blues, which I think I did a pretty good damn job at making. Maybe the logo's a little bit too big, but other than that, it looks pretty good. And then the cream uniforms that you saw for a split second there in the beginning. It looks pretty good. But I'm going to go with the cream uniforms for this game. Let's hop right into it. And hopefully, we get our first win as a team of the NFL. Citizens Bank Stadium here. A nice, chill day in September. Here come the Cardinals from the dugout. wrong one. From the locker room. And here come the Phillies. Dugout is baseball related. Oh my. Cardinals went 8-9 last year. Looking to bounce back. That does not look like Jonathan Gannon. While the Phillies, replacing the New Orleans Saints, are coming off a 0-0 record because this is their first year. We get our first drive here in the first, 3rd and 8 here. Less than 4 minutes left in the first. Rio Muto with Moniak to his left. Snaps it. He's going to throw it to Moniak, who has enough room for the first. Jukes out a defender, and he's down at the 15. 42 passing yards so far for JT. We are in the red zone, so we're going to hop right back in. Crawford is in over Moniak this play. We're going to make Stott's route a little bit shorter. We're going to snap it. We're going to actually give it to Brad Miller, and he's going to juke his way in for a touchdown. First career touchdown for Brad Miller, and first ever touchdown for the Phillies. JT is pumped up. And with that, the Phillies have a 7-0 lead. Hopefully with the PAT pending. But look at that. Amazing block by Rojas on that. Amazing block leads to the touchdown. And with that, the team will be hopping on defense. They stopped the Cardinals on their first drive. Alright, let's get the running back some carries. Who's it going to be? It's Crawford, and then Moniak will be the fullback. 1st and 10 in the 13 of the Cardinals. Crawford, hurdle. Hurdles over, and it's down at the 1. Crawford was so close. You know what? Let's go crazy here. Where's QB Sneak? QB Sneak, JT Romuto. Looking to steal 1 yard from the Cardinals. He gets half. We're going to try it again. So we're down at the half-yard line. JT looking to get his first career rushing touchdown. And he's got it. Nobody there for the Cardinals. Touchdown, Phillies. JT Romuto celebrating with his specialized dance. And the Phillies are up 14-7. Thanks to the defense stopping the Cardinals on their drive. Do they stop them again? They do. 2-minute drill here for the Phillies. A lot of offensive drives in this moment here. 2:02 on the clock, down at our 23-yard line. We're going to do a little play action here. And we're going to hit Rojas. And he's going to have it in his hands and then gets knocked out. So we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. Rojas is not happy. He is still down on the field. But injuries are off, so he's fine. So that brings up 2nd and 10. Stott should be open on the corner. I got to throw that to Moniak here. Juke at him. And then breaks the tackle. He's going to be short. Oh. Fullback dive. This is probably going to go to Moniak. And it will. 1:22 left on the clock. We're going to break the tackle. We're going to juke inside. And we're down at the 46. Next to the Phillies P logo in midfield. So 1st and 10. I'm going to try and hit Kepler here with his 50-some speed. And he didn't jump. He did not jump. Okay, cool. 2nd and 10 for the Phillies. Romuto looking to get this all the way down to the end zone. He's going to have Rojas, and he drops it again. Rojas, 2nd drop of the game. Brings up 3rd and 10. Romuto will look to keep it alive. He snaps it, drops back. He's got enough room to run, and he will. He's going to slide, and we're going to call our 2nd timeout. 43 seconds left in the half. Might have something with Kepler or Stott here. Depends on who's open first. And it's going to be Kepler. We juke inside. We're going to go no huddle here. We're going to have 30 seconds left on the clock. Kepler got 9.5, so it's 2nd and inches. We're going to snap it. We're going to pass it to Stott. And beautiful catch. Gets out of bounds. We're in the red zone. Down at the 14 of the Cardinals. Offensive line has been pretty dang solid, if I say so myself, so far. Moniak has opened room in a touchdown. Mickey Moniak, 1st touchdown of the season and career for him. Interesting way to celebrate your 1st touchdown. But with that, it is 21-0 Phillies. Into the 2nd half. Nothing so far. We got another offensive drive. The defense has been holding their ground. The Cardinals have not scored any points so far this game. We're going to motion Kepler to the left. It is 3rd and 5. I got to get this play off. And then Crawford gets the 1st down and more. He's going to be down at the 38 of Arizona. So we're back to the simulation we go. We got a minute left in the 3rd. We're in the red zone. We're at the 6 of the Cardinals. I'm going to try and get Kepler on the out route. His 50-some speed will be enough! Touchdown! Max Kepler! Oh, he's doing the dance. I did not want him to do that, but sure. And again, as I said, none of the faces are really exact. The silhouette is white, but doesn't really matter. His 50-some speed is enough to score that touchdown. Barely enough, I should say. 28-0 Phillies. Oh, sorry, it's 30-0 Phillies. I was not paying attention. But we get our 1st defensive drive. And it's 4th and 3. We're going to use our Harrison Bader here. They're going to pass it. Murray gets batted down. And the Phillies stop the Cardinals once again. And we got 3rd and 8 here. We're going to go ahead and change this to slants. Let's give Donovan Walton a chance here. He's going to throw it to him. He's open. Donovan Walton, 1st down. 19 for 24 for JT Romuto. 2 touchdowns and 221 passing yards. Add in a rushing touchdown with that too. And it's 37-0 Phillies, and that will be your final. Phillies come out with the victory in Week 1 and shut out the Cardinals 37-0. JT is pumped. This whole offense is pumped. Look at that. First play, Brad Miller, 1st touchdown of his career in the franchise. Does a celebratory dance there. And they just did not let go of the gas pedal. Mickey Moniak with the touchdown there. You get the rest. 37-0. What a way to begin your franchise. Wow. Upgrade here for Richie Allen. Up to an 80 overall he goes. Nothing special there. But once again, we are 1-0. We're going to go ahead and sim to the midseason mark and see how we do up to the trade deadline. I'll see you guys then. Alright, at the midseason mark, we are at 3-4. The Buccaneers are the division leaders at 5-2. And we are behind the Falcons, who are 3-3. The Eagles are 7-0. And the Seahawks are 6-1. Packers are 5-1, but still. How we doing all together? We are the 23rd offense. That's not great. Defensively, we are 13th. That's not too bad, if I say so myself. We do have some upgrades here. A couple notable ones. Michael Bourne on the top here. We'll upgrade his zone. And he gets to the zone and to the press. And then we'll upgrade Jordan Romano here, which I don't know why he's an X Factor, but what do I know? He gets +3 to finesse moves. Harrison Bader gets a well-deserved upgrade, up to an 84 overall, 86 with morale. And Cody Clemens gets an upgrade. He's going to be back to a scheme fit, 85 overall. And he gets an extra ability slot, so that's great to see. Jimmy Rollins is up to an 85. Look at that. +3 to block shedding, +1 to hit power. Who is the lowest overall that we have upgrade here? Tyler Phillips. Let's go ahead and upgrade Vierling and Hoskins to wrap this area off. So Vierling will go up to a 76. +2 to tackle, pursuit, and play rec. And Hoskins will be a 79 overall. Getting some nice upgrades here. +4 to finesse moves and +3 to block shedding. It's pretty good. So we're going to auto upgrade the rest. And we got ourselves a pretty crucial game against the Buccaneers. We are going to be wearing a different kind of uniform this game. We are going to be wearing our City Connect jerseys. Because why not? Divisional matchup here between the Phillies and the Buccaneers. Winner will try to keep their division hopes alive. Hopefully it will be us. Here come the Buccaneers coming from the locker room. And any second now, here are the Philadelphia Phillies in the City Connect uniforms. Buccaneers are allowing 371 yards, but have gained 467, while the Phillies, ever since their first game, have gone 2-4, and looking to get back to 500 there. So we get the ball first in a 3rd and 8 situation at their 46-yard line, excuse me. JT with Moniak to his left. Gonna probably look to get Bryson Stott here. He gets the ball. He breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Phillies. Bryson Stott. 46-yard touchdown and gives the Phillies the lead. He just broke away from his man. Look, he breaks the tackle, never looks back. It's McCollum. Zion McCollum, I believe, is his name. But it was enough to give the Phillies the early lead here, 7-0. Buccaneers are moving down the field. It is 3rd and 5. We're going to go ahead and user Harrison Bader once again. Mayfield, Bucky Irving to his right. They're going to motion the tight end here. They're going to throw it to him. And he loses the ball. Jimmy Rollins picks it up. And, brother, what? Ben, who? Why? Who the hell's 39, dude? Michael Bourne, why didn't you block? It doesn't matter. Jimmy Rollins with the fumble recovery. Alright, less than a minute left. We're at their 9-yard line. We're going to just run the ball in with Justin Crawford. Or not. He's going to get tackled for a gain of 2. 2nd and goal. Last play of the first quarter here. Let's make it count. Crawford with the carry. Can he break the tackle? He cannot. It is a gain of 3. And we will go ahead and go to the second quarter. Up 7-0. Trying to make it 14-0 once the second quarter begins. So 3rd and goal for the Phillies. We're going to have Crawford go on an out route. And he gets it for the touchdown. Easy catch for him. I believe that might be his first receiving touchdown of the season for him. Everyone's pumped up. It's 14-0 Phillies. We get the ball back. It's 3rd and 5. Do we hit anyone here? Anyone get open here? We'll snap it. They're going to bring a blitz. We're going to throw it to Stott, and he's going to get down at the 14. JT cracking over 100 yards passing. And we're in the red zone once again. So we're going to try and run it in this time with Justin Crawford. He had open room on the left. I couldn't get over there. Yeah, I saw that. Don't worry. Alright, so if we can't run it, we'll pass it. And we'll try to get this pass off before the 2-minute warning. We will snap it now. We're going to give it to Crawford. And we're just going to celebrate our way in for a touchdown. Justin Crawford goes untouched. And gives the Phillies the additional 7 points. We get the ball back. Buccaneers are not scoring whatsoever. How about we try and get Kepler on the corner? He's going to be open. Does he have the speed? He breaks a tackle. He's down at the 35. Max Kepler. What a catch and a run with his 50-some speed. Never doubt Max Kepler. Miller's going to be open here on the drag. He's going to get down for a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. 25 seconds left on the clock before half. We're going to snap it. We're going to look. We're going to look some more. Kepler. He drops it. He almost had it. Alright, 16 seconds left on the clock here. We're going to have Rojas do a deep cross. Miller's going to be in motion, so we're going to do that now. And he's going to be incomplete. Winfield there to make the coverage. And a 49-yard field goal set to be taken here. And easy field goal here for the Phillies. And it's going to be 24-0 heading into halftime. And in the third quarter, which we already have the ball. Donovan Walton's on the field. Let's try and get him some receptions, because why not? JT's a nice teammate. Walton's going to catch it and get the first down. Gain of 9 there. And the Buccaneers score a touchdown. They fail the 2-point. They're going to go for the onside kick. So it is 24-6. The defense wasn't going to stop them forever. But Garrett Stubbs is there to catch the onside kick. So, with that, we should be able to run this clock down. Run it down at 4 minutes into the fourth, and then we'll just snap the ball here. Alright. Stiff arm him. Oh, he didn't stiff arm. Okay. Nicky Moniak, nice run there. We're going to skip the red zone. We're already up big time. They're going for it. Nice defensive moment here for the Phillies. The Buccaneers try and score once again. We're going to be using Harrison Bader again. Mayfield with a receiver in motion that looks like to be Chris Godwin. He's going to snap it. He's going to give it to his tight end. He loses the ball. The ball is bobbled. The Buccaneers recover. And they don't have enough for the first. This game is over. 31-6. Phillies once again come out with the victory. This time with the City Connects. Buccaneers could have gotten that football and kept going, but they kept bobbling the ball, and it wasn't good enough to try and score there. The Phillies get another win in the division as we head into the second half of the season with a chance to make it to the playoffs in our first season. So why not we just go ahead and sim to the playoffs, and I will see you guys then. We are at the wild card. Did we make it? We went 8-9 and missed the playoffs. The Buccaneers won the division at 9-8, and it was not gonna be enough to be in the playoffs, as the Giants went 11-6 and made the playoffs. God forbid the Giants had to make the playoffs. Offensively, we were 24th. JT had 3,300 passing yards. Defense was 7th. JT, once again, 3,300 yards, 28 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Adding in a nice 400 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Justin Crawford had almost 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. He did fumble twice. Kepler also apparently fumbled as well. Receiving-wise, no 1,000-yard receivers. Rojas was the leading receiver with 763. Followed by Bryson Stott and Brad Miller. Stott caught 12 touchdowns this season, which is a lot because he was probably the slot. Offensive line did pretty good. No complaints whatsoever. 10's a little bit much, but we can live with that. Leading tackler was Harrison Bader with 137. We had 300 tackle players. Sack-wise, 9.5 from Bryce Harper, 7.5 from Amano, 4.5 from Seth Johnson, 4 from Clemens, 2.5 from Bader, 1 from Lou Trevino, and then half a sack from Reese Hoskins and Sir Anthony Dominguez. Interceptions, we had 3 from Michael Bourne, 2 from Richie Allen and Logan O'Hoppe, and then 1 from Bader, Abreu, and Rollins. MVP goes to Josh Allen. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Puka Nacua. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Aiden Hutchinson. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Cam Scatterbo over Jackson Dart. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Nick Scorton of the Panthers. JT comes in 6th as best quarterback, and that might be the highest anyone will be. Bryson Stott comes in 9th for best receiver. And it looks like nobody else. Michael Bourne got in 7th for best DB. And yeah, nobody else came in close to winning an award. So with that, we're going to just go ahead and sim to the offseason and try to keep all of our players. The Baltimore Ravens beat the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 60. Kyle Van Noy winning Super Bowl MVP. Did we have anyone retire from this team? Of course not. Why would we? Did we have any depth trait increases or decreases? It does not look like we did offensively. Defensively, doesn't look like anything changed. Nothing changed. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and skip staff week and head into negotiations. 22 players looking to re-sign. We do not have a lot of caps, so we gotta worry about that. Our main priority is to bring back Bryce Harper. And he is back. Big cap hit, but I think we will be fine. I think we should go for Moniak next. Wheeler should be back. Bingo. Harrison Bader does not want to be on this team. He is not from North Dakota. What the heck is that? You're going to get a 4-year deal, buddy. Sign it. He's not interested at all. Okay. Harrison Bader will probably not be coming back with the Phillies. Aaron Nola is back. We're down to 28 mil. Jankowski, I mean, if he accepts the contract, he accepts the contract. He accepts. Luzardo needs to come back. He is back, but we are also pretty much out of cap. And this is a good reason why I don't use salary cap. Because you run out of money so quick, and you have no point of trying to... You got nothing to restructure. Even if we try to re-sign anyone, we're going to be over 6 mil. Let me restructure some contracts, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, so I got the money to re-sign everyone else. We just have Harrison Bader and Trace McSorley left. We're just going to give the franchise tag to Harrison Bader, so he will be back for next year. Trace McSorley will be going to free agency. But here is the catch to free agency. I am not allowed to sign any free agents unless they were on the Phillies lineup at any time of the season. So, for this instance, I'm only allowed to sign Trace McSorley back onto the team. Of course, I got to get more money in order to make that deal done, because if I don't have a backup quarterback, then we are going to be in trouble. Bryson Stott is making our most money right now. We will restructure your contract. And is there anyone else I can restructure? Tim Meza? Okay, no we can't. So, I will see who else I can restructure, and then we'll be back to re-sign McSorley. Alright, so we just gave Trace McSorley an offer. Let's see if he accepts. He does not accept. Second evaluation. He signs back with the Phillies. We have everyone back once again. So with that, we're just going to go ahead and simulate to the draft. We are at the draft. We have a certain pick in this draft. It will be pick number 14, where they have us projected taking Ben Herrera from Iowa. And he looks pretty dang good. I mean, he will obviously be a starter over Kepler. So let's go ahead and start this draft. Go ahead and pause and simulate to our first ever draft pick. There's some pretty good quarterbacks here too. Tony Carnahan, Aiden Parker, Bo Murphy, and Arnold Fredrickson. Troy Lewis is the right edge that we could take, but we don't really need edge. Okay. We could take a receiver, probably go Jamario Ross or Josh Myers. Or we can go with an offensive lineman. You know, we can't go wrong with offensive lineman. We don't really need running back. Strong safety we don't really need. Tight end Ben Herrera is still on the board if we do want to indeed take him. But the question is, who ran the fastest 40-yard time? It is Jamario Ross. He doesn't look really that great besides the speed. Especially when you have an F in route running. That's not great. Caleb Fontaine looks a little bit better. I mean, D medium route is still not great, but he has a deep route, obviously, for the speed. And then it's Josh Myers. He does not look great at all. Alright, so what are the wills that are in this draft? They're around 2 to 3 projected. Matt Wheeler looks pretty solid. No power moves. Jared Maddox looks actually better than the other one. He looks way better, and he looks pretty good. If he stays around in the second round, I will definitely take him. But our first pick will be between Ben Herrera and Clayton Clinton. Oh my god, Clayton Clinton looks pretty dang good. But he only has one A, and that is in awareness. Whereas Herrera's is in spec catch, run block, medium route, break tackle, awareness, and a bunch more potential A's if there are any. So let's go ahead and draft our tight end of the future, Ben Herrera. Number 1 in the class. He didn't drop a pass in the combine. Former high school wide receiver and strong hands to make catches through contact. And he has normal dev. The number 1 player in the class who didn't drop a pass at the combine, a former high school receiver, and has strong hands to make catches through contact, has normal dev. Are you kidding me? I got robbed. Oh, that's not great. Let's go ahead into the second round. It looks like that will is still on the board. Let's just double check just to make sure. It was Jared Maddox. Jared Maddox looks way better than Matt Wheeler. But there are 2 other ones I did not check yet. Reed Manley. F block shedding does not look great. Solid strength. I don't think that really matters as a will. But how about Al Van Dyke? Decent strength. Looks pretty good. But I honestly think that we should be fine taking Jared Maddox here. So that would be our pick. 63rd in the class, and he has hidden dev, decent speed, shows good instincts, and has above average coverage skills as a zone defender. 83 speed, 86 agility, 91 excel. I mean, this is a pretty good player, if I say so myself. Let's go ahead and sim to our 3rd round pick, where this will be the last pick for each of us. And yeah, you can definitely see that it depleted. The draft class is definitely depleted here. Jonathan Fulton does not look solid. Jared Bradley looks interesting. He has the highest speed remaining in this draft class. But is he worth the 3rd round pick? That's the question. I mean, this quarterback looks pretty good for 3rd and 4th round talent. I'm not going to lie. Luis Gomez does not look great. Does not look great whatsoever. So we're just going to go ahead and sort this again one more time. 4 elite speeds. 3 of them are D tackles. Russell Linkler, I have not checked yet. And he is pretty mid. Okay, so, looking through all of these, I think we all know who we are going to be taking here. Oh, Jared Bradley. Yeah, I'll take Jared Bradley. He's a day 3 projected. He is number 74 in the class. He set the state record for bench reps in high school. And he uses power and technique to shed blocks. And he is too quick for some pass protectors. Does that mean hidden dev? It is hidden dev. 78 speed, 82 excel, 90 strength is great. So with that, we're going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the draft, and I'll see you guys in the draft recap. Draft recap is here. Let's see what we got. 82 overall tight end, and he has normal dev. Wow. Number 1 player in the class gets absolutely gypped of Superstar X Factor. But anyways, we got Jared Maddox that is 73. And Jared Bradley added 72. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. Herrera was the number one player in this class. Jeff McMahon was also tied for the highest overall in the class. And he has hidden dev. Why? Why does it have to be me that gets gypped of X Factor? I hate when this happens too, when the game just freezes on you just because you just looked at a random player. So all you have to do is just close out of the game. So that's what I gotta do. Alright, so with that, we're just gonna go ahead and simulate 2 next week. And have a second season miracle. Alright, we are at an 89 overall with a 91 offense and an 87 defense. Once again, the whole team is the same except for the addition of Ben Herrera and our hidden dev, Will, of Jared Maddox. We might be ready enough in our second season to make the playoffs. Hopefully that stands as it is. So with that, we're just going to go ahead and sim right into the midseason, and I will see you guys then. At the midseason mark, we are 6-1. Our only loss came to the Buccaneers, 31-14. That, I was not thinking we were going to go 6-1, but hey, we'll take it. How are we doing offensively? We are doing 11th. That is great. Way better than last year. Defensively, we're 19th. So a little step back on the defense, but hey, we're 6-1. Who's gonna worry about us falling apart? We are in total control of the NFC South. Let's go ahead and see how this team looks right now. And I just witnessed a grand slam from Eugenio Suarez. Yeah, I'm looking at the Jays Mariners game. If you guys are wondering, it is the 17th when I am recording this. So, yeah. Woohoo. JT is up to an 88, 90 with morale. Same thing with Crawford, 90 with morale. Ben Herrera is up to an 85 already. Wow. Rojas is up to a 92 with morale. And then defensively, you have Harper at a 90 with morale. I mean, nobody else except for Bader and Harper are in the 90s morale-wise. Cody Clemens is an 88. We still don't know the dev trait for Maddox. So, I honestly think that we are fine the way we are, and we can just sim to the playoffs, and we should be able to clinch a playoff spot. I will see you guys then. Alright, we have simmed to the playoffs. Did we clinch a playoff spot? 14-3 and a first round bye? Oh my god. Oh wow, Sixers are about to win the preseason game. Wow, it's a miracle. How did we go 14-3? 13th offense. 13th offense and 24th defense. Okay. JT Realmuto, 3,700 yards, 37 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Oh my god. Justin Crawford, just over 1,000 yards in the season, and 12 touchdowns. He did fumble twice, but okay. Miller had a couple jet sweeps. And he was the leading receiver with 981 yards and 6 touchdowns. Rojas was the second leading receiver with 9 touchdowns and 955 yards. Turner led the team with 12 receiving touchdowns. Herrera had 8. What is he up to? An 87 overall. Wow. And then touchdowns for Moniak and Crawford. Blocking wise, once again, not too shabby. And then defensively, I don't know why the background is like this, but okay. 168 tackles from Harrison Bader. That is insane. Jimmy Rollins came in second with 104. Michael Bourne did stuff. I don't know why I clicked on his profile. Bryce Harper led the team with 10 sacks, followed by Jordan Romano with 9.5. 8 from Seth Johnson, 5 from Alan Ronhell, 3 from Lou Trevino, 2 from David Robertson, 1.5 from Tim Meza, 1 sack from Harrison Bader, and then half a sack for Jimmy Rollins, Cody Clemens, Logan O'Hoppe, and Tanner Banks. Interceptions, we had 5 from Harrison Bader. 5. Normal dev, 87 overall. Harrison Bader with 79 speed had 5 interceptions. 3 from Jimmy Rollins, 2 from Logan O'Hoppe, 1 from Michael Bourne, Bobby Abreu, and Tanner Banks. Were any of them touchdowns before I look at the awards? Were any of them... No. Okay. So, with that in mind, yearly awards, we go. MVP is Patrick Mahomes. JT Realmuto did come in 4th in voting. So that's insane. Cam Scadaboo won Offensive Player of the Year. And JT finished 9th. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Aiden Hutchinson. Give Harrison Bader some props. He had an amazing season. 160 tackles and 5 interceptions. Ben Herrera was the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Matt Jeffries of the Niners. JT was named the best quarterback. And Jesus Luzardo only gave up 1 sack. He was named the best offensive lineman. Anybody else? No. That is a good season overall. Good stuff. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and sim the next weeks to see who we will be playing in the divisional round. The 14-3 Phillies will be facing the 9-8 Buccaneers in the divisional playoffs. A divisional matchup in the divisional playoffs. Who would have thought? Oh, okay, the Niners are going against the Packers. Easy win for the Niners there. And then we got the AFC West matchup of the Chiefs and Chargers. And the AFC North between the Ravens and the Bengals. So 3 of these 4 matchups are divisional matchups. Wow, interesting. So, with that in mind, we're just going to go ahead and enter this game. We are going to be wearing our home uniforms for this, since we have not worn our home uniforms just yet. But it is the Buccaneers in Citizens Bank Stadium against the Philadelphia Phillies in the NFC Divisional Playoffs. The crowd is hyped. Here come the Buccaneers coming from the locker rooms, ready to take the upset, as here are the NFC South champion Philadelphia Phillies. Again, just don't ask me why I put them there. The Buccaneers went 9-8 en route to a wildcard spot, while the Phillies went 14-3 and look to capitalize on their week off. But without further ado, I believe it is time for some football. But what we're going to do is sim into a crucial point of this game. Yes, I made myself the punter. Don't ask questions. It is 7-0 Buccaneers early, and JT got intercepted by Jacob Parrish. That's going to make it a not so good part of the game. Second quarter we are at now, and it is 14-0. Hopefully the Phillies can make a comeback. 10-yard penalty against Sanchez, so they will have the punt. Going into halftime, it will be 14-0. And the Buccaneers got intercepted. It's 3rd and 8. I gotta jump in. We need to at least score on this drive. It's 3rd and 8. Realmuto drops back. He's gonna throw it to Miller. It's going to be caught. And down he goes at the 32. 79 yards passing for Realmuto right now. As it is now first and 10. 90 seconds left in the third. Quick play action. And Realmuto gets sacked. Vita Vea right there to prevent the Phillies going down any more yards. But will it be enough? Second and 17. They're going to bring a blitz. He's going to throw it to Miller. He's going to spin. But it won't screw anyone up. Wouldn't make a single yard. It'll be 3rd and 8. Realmuto on 3rd and 8. Will give it to Turner. He's going to have enough for a first down. Rolling for the first, I should say. And with that, we should have one more play before the end of the third here. If Realmuto will snap it, he will. He's going to give it to his rookie tight end, Ben Herrera. Herrera breaks 2 tackles, and he's down at the 5. The Phillies are showing some hope in the divisional. But they are still down 2 possessions. First and goal from the 5. Realmuto gives it to Crawford. Crawford jukes inside. Touchdown. Justin Crawford gives the Phillies on the board. And it is a 14-7 game. But it is now time for the defense to come up clutch. First and 10 for the Buccaneers. Mayfield with Irving on his right. They're going to motion the tight end. It's going to be a play action. Mayfield's going to run it himself. And he hits. He's hit. Ball's out. Recovered by the Phillies. Richie Allen. Oh, there it comes. Richie Allen. Dick Allen with the recovery. And the Phillies could get the tie here. 5:44 left in the fourth. Play action. We're going to give it to Kepler, and he's going to lose a yard. Buccaneers have one total interception, I guess. I don't know. There's nothing on what that was on. So, cool. Second and 11 for the Phillies. We're going to drop it to Brad. He's got open room. He's going to spin. He's going to be down at the 16. So it is another first down for the Phillies. And we're going to go ahead and run a little read option. We're going to keep it with JT. JT is going to get tackled for a loss of 1. So it is second and 11. I might get Turner on the corner or Herrera on the deep cross. Or they're going to keep QB spy. We're going to give it to Brad. He's going to catch it and go down at the 1. Oh my. JT, QB sneak. Are the Buccaneers ready to stop the QB sneak? They are not. Touchdown, Phillies. And this game is not over just yet. Ooh, Karate Kid. Let's go, JT. We're going to actually kick this extra point here. To show you guys, it is now 14-14. The Buccaneers came into the third thinking they had the easy win, but the Phillies came back, and here we are. Kickoff is underway, and it's going to be a touchback in the end zone. First and 10 for the Buccaneers, trying to recover from their fumble from the last drive. Williams is behind Mayfield. They're going to motion the tight end, and they're going to give it to him. They're going to give it to Williams, and he's got 8. Little altercation between Bobby Abreu and Chris Godwin. but it is 2nd and 2. We're gonna... Okay, well. That ball's out! Phillies recover! Williams couldn't hold on! Michael Bourne with the fumble recovery! And with that, the Phillies could take the lead. 3 minutes left in this game. Put Herrera on the corner, and then Rojas on the drag. We got Herrera. Ooh, he dropped it. I thought he held on. For a second. Alright, 2nd and 10. We got Turner. Trey Turner. Use your wheels! Trey Turner gives the Phillies the lead. That is also not Trey Turner. What is that? But Trey Turner was right there at the right moment, at the right time. And he goes off. We don't need to see the celebration again. Why are we showing that again? They went with double bracket switch. But anyways, it is 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at 30. Looking to tie this game up at least. Mayfield will give it to Williams. He's got open running room. They're going to give him down at the 45. Josh Williams with the first gain of 15 in that play. And it is a 1st down for the Buccaneers. We're going to change this to a blitz here. They're going to go ahead and play action. Ron Hell falls out again. Buccaneers recover, though. I believe that was Tristan Wirfs with the recovery. And with that, we're going to go ahead and go to the 2-minute warning. 21 unanswered points for the Phillies since the middle of the 3rd quarter. And looking to end it. 2nd and 12. Mayfield will look to pass. He's got Godwin. Ball's out again. Tim Meza with the recovery. The Phillies are a 1st down away from ending this game. Crawford with the carry. Spin move. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Well, he spins out of the tackle, but he gets the 1st down, and that should do it. Let's run some chew clock here. Buccaneers did call their first timeout, so the clock is not going to be moving right now. Crawford will be gaining another carry here. And he is stuffed at the line. 2nd and 10 for the Phillies. And we're just going to keep giving it to Crawford. He breaks a tackle. He's going to get tackled for a gain of 4. It is 3rd and 6. Phillies are trying to get the 1st down here and end this game. Why not a little JT run? JT has the wheels. He breaks 2 tackles and he's down at the 1. He stays in bounds as well. The Phillies can chew all this clock away if they please. But why not give it to Justin Crawford? He's down at the 1. No gain. That's gonna be it. Victory formation for the Phillies. And with the kneel, the Phillies will be heading to the NFC Championship game to face either the Niners or the Packers. 21-14 is your final. What a game. Alright, let's go ahead and advance to next week to see who we are going to be facing against in the championship game. We are going to be facing the Green Bay Packers in the NFC Championship game. Packers actually beat the 49ers 28-24. I know certain Packers fans that will be happy. Meanwhile, in the AFC, it will be the Baltimore Ravens going against the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers beat the Chiefs 24-10. So we are the only one seed left in this playoffs. We're gonna once again hop into the championship game. This time we are going to be wearing the away unis. Mainly because I haven't worn them at all. And I'm saving the powder blues whenever we make it to the Super Bowl. Which could be after this game. Or it could be next year. You never know. Let's hop right into it. Back at home, this time it will be the Green Bay Packers against the Philadelphia Phillies. And it is raining outside. It is raining. Crowd is still pumped. Here are the Green Bay Packers coming from the locker room. Jordan Love and Micah Parsons leading them. And here come the Philadelphia Phillies in their away unis. Who would ever thought? I honestly think that the away unis are probably the worst ones I've made. Like, the worst out of all 5. Mainly because you can't really read the numbers with the gray and red. But, you know what? If you guys like the unis, let me know down in the comments. And anyways, this game is underway. The Phillies get the ball first. They are deep in their own end zone to begin the drive, but they get out of it. And they will have to punt. Nothing so far in the first until a Romeo Doubs touchdown gives the Packers the lead. And the Phillies will look to answer back, but it is quickly 10-0. Can the defense hold? They can. We're going to go ahead and hop in here. They did get a first down on offense for the Phillies. So, Realmuto under center with Crawford to his right. We're going to snap this ball real quick. And we're going to run it. JT up the middle. Juke him. Breaks the tackle. He's going to get down at the 34. 1:09 left in the half. Phillies looking to put some points up before the end of the half here. We got Herrera deep. Herrera! Touchdown! Phillies! Ben Herrera, the rookie tight end! The best player in the class that apparently had normal dev, gives the Phillies the 10-7 deficit still, but they were on the board. Look at that dot from JT Realmuto. I mean, you couldn't throw a better pass to Ben Herrera there for that touchdown. You have to love seeing that, being a Phillies fan. And the extra point is down the middle. It is 10-7. 59 seconds left in the half before we head over to the second half. Rob Thompson celebrating with the whole entire offense. And why is he now on the Packers? What, huh? Okay, now he's back on the Phillies. What the hell's going on, man? Anyways, we're going to get this kick away to the Packers. They're going to be at the end zone. They will take it out of the end zone. And he is tackled at the 22. What a terrible mistake from Parrish. But here comes Jordan Love in the Packers offense, looking to answer from that touchdown to make it a 17-7 game. Love on first down with Jacobs to his right. He's going to snap it. He's all alone. He's going to get pressure, and he throws it incomplete. Logan O'Hoppe right there to prevent that catch. 2nd and 10. We're going to go back to cover 3. Same thing. Jacobs 2, Love's right. He's going to snap it once again. He's going to give it to Jaden Reed. He's going to get 7. Packers did call their timeout. So it is now 3rd down and 3. We're going to come out with the blitz. I formation for the Packers. Josh Jacobs! That's not Josh Jacobs. That's Fowler. Fowler slipped, and he prevents the Packers from getting a first down. And now they get a punt the ball away. The punt is away. Looks like Cameron Johnston landed his way to the Packers. Brad Miller will return, and he's going to spin. He's got open room. Can he get there? Juke. He cannot get there. He tackled at the 47, and we will be heading to halftime. Phillies are behind 10-7, but it is still too early to announce. So, with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and skip the kickoff. And we're going to go ahead and go back on defense here. 5:57 left in the third with Jordan Love under center. Josh Jacobs right behind him. They're going to give it to play action here. That ball did not stay in the air for that long. It is 2nd and 10. Love to Jacobs is on Love's left. Excuse me, I can't speak anymore. He's going to look to pass, but he is sacked. Allen Ron Hell with the sack, loss of 4, and it is 3rd and 14. They're going to call an audible here. Jacobs is now to Love's left. 3rd and 14. Can the Packers come back here? They're going to motion Tucker Kraft. Love snaps it, drops back. He's got to throw it. He's going to chuck it deep. Michael Bourne. 2 men there to knock it down of Romeo Dobbs. Incomplete, and the Packers have to punt. Cameron Johnston to punt. Brad Miller to return. Looks like 2 Packers are going to rush in. Miller's got open room. Can he get the blocks? He's going to get tackled at the 42-yard line. Great field position for the Phillies. 1st and 10 for the Phillies here. Want to try and give it to Kepler on the drag. And Remuto gets sacked. Michael Parsons did not get blocked. Hold on. Did he... Why are you showing me this? He just didn't get blocked. Zach Wheeler did not block him. He just ran in between Sanchez, and Wheeler just looked past Micah Parsons. Okay, well, that's not what you want to see on 1st down. So, loss of 7 makes it 2nd and 17. Linebacker is motioning with Herrera, so we're going to move him back. And here comes Justin Crawford. Crawford breaks the tackle, and he gets about 11 there. So it is 3rd and 6, 3rd and medium here for the Phillies. Looking to get a 1st down here. They're going to bring a corner blitz, but Turner is there to make the catch. He breaks some ankles, and he gets the 1st down regardless. JT with almost 100 passing yards with a touchdown and an interception. Going to go back to the first play that we had in this drive. Once again, looking for Kepler. They're going to bring another blitz. We're going to spin off that blue, and Kepler has wheels. He breaks a tackle. 10, 5. He's down at the 1. Max Kepler almost had a touchdown with his 50-some speed. And we're going to go ahead and do another QB sneak. If I can find that stupid play. Are the Packers ready for the QB sneak? They are ready for the QB sneak. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and go a fullback dive here. This is going to go to Max Kepler. Will they be ready for a Max Kepler rushing touchdown? They are not ready! Max Kepler has a rushing touchdown! Max Kepler gives the Phillies the lead. It is now 14-10. Phillies. Packers are not out of this just yet. It is 1st and 10. Jacobs is at Love's left. Love is going to snap it. Drop back. He's going to scramble for more time. He's actually going to run it himself. He's going to slide for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Green Bay Packers. Love under center. He's going to give it to Jacobs, but Ron Hell is there to make the stop. 18 yards total for Josh Jacobs this game. It is 3rd and 9 for the Packers. They will need to pass if they want to get the first. They will. They will drop back. Romano! Oh, incomplete. Romeo Dobbs got hit in the air. And the Packers have to punt once again. Brad Miller once again looking to return this punt return. He's gonna catch. He's gonna run to his left. He's gonna spin. And he's gonna be down at the 31. A good punt from Cameron Johnston. It is 1st and 10 for the Phillies at their own 31 here. Crawford behind Remuto under center. He's going to snap it. Drop back. Looks to his right. He's going to throw it to Brad Miller. Miller is open. He's going to juke. He's going to go and get tackled at the 38 of the Packers. 1st and 10. We're going to run it here to end the quarter. Crawford breaks open. He has enough to get the first. He's down at the 14. And this will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Philly's looking to get to their first Super Bowl win. Well, Super Bowl appearance, I should say. We won't know if they win unless they make it to the Super Bowl. Crawford will get the carry. He breaks a tackle. He jukes inside, and he has a touchdown. The crowd is roaring out in Citizens Bank Field. Headstand from Justin Crawford. And now they're all posing together. Look at that. Crawford gives the Phillies a 21-10 lead. But once again, the Packers, even though they are down 2 possessions, are not out of this game just yet. 1st and 10, Love drops back. I'm using Cody Clements, but Seth Johnson's there! He drops the ball, and Lou Trevino covers. Seth Johnson there to make Jordan Love fumble the ball, and Seth Johnson was amazing. Lou Trevino right there to recover that football. So the Phillies are right back on the field just as they were. And this time we're going to go ahead and just lob it to Rojas. Rojas! Incomplete. I don't think he even saw the ball. 2nd and 10. Why not? We'll give it to Moniak. Moniak, stay in bounds. Juke inside. Touchdown. Mickey Moniak. Receiving touchdown. Gives the Phillies a 3-possession lead. I think we are good enough that we can just sim out the rest of this game. Penalty on the offense. Makes it 3rd and 18. 4th and 16. Do they punt? They go for it. 4th and 16. Everyone's dropping back. Love is alone under center. He's going to snap it. Rollins, good coverage. He's going to throw it deep. Abreu. Bobby Abreu with the interception. 1-on-1, and you do not mess with Bobby Abreu. First interception in this game for Jordan Love. 1-on-1, Jaden Reed against Bobby Abreu. Abreu was just too good. So with that, the clock will slowly dwindle its way down. And with that, the Philadelphia Phillies will be going to their first Super Bowl of their franchise. Packers go down once again in the NFC Championship game. 28-10 was your final. Jordan Love did not do good. 72 yards passing, a touchdown, and the interception. But it is not about how you do against your opponent. It is how you will do in the Super Bowl. It is either going to be the Ravens or the Chargers. We will simulate, and it will be the Baltimore Ravens. They beat the Chargers 37-23. Did we get any dev trait increases? JT Realmuto is up to Superstar. 89 overall. Because he won QB of the Year. This is what you want to see from your Superstar quarterback. Not only that, Jesus Luzardo, Star Dev, won Offensive Lineman of the Year. And that's not all. Because our rookie tight end, Ben Herrera, has gotten Superstar Dev. He just skips Star, and he gets Superstar. We'll give him some abilities here, because why not? We'll give him Grab and Go, too. Why not? He's an 88 overall. Defensively, Harrison Bader goes up to Star. And that is it. No other upgrades. But you cannot complain from what you just saw. The #1 best player in the class, who had normal dev, wins Offensive Rookie of the Year, and jumps up to Superstar Dev, while your star quarterback is now a superstar. But now it is time. The Phillies, in their powder blues, which I controversially think is the best jersey I made out of these 5, will be going against the Baltimore Ravens. Winner takes home the Lombardi. Will it be the Phillies or the Ravens? We will find out in the next, 24 minutes? Because it's the 6-minute quarters for some reason. Here's Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers, JT Realmuto, Brad Miller. One team will make their dreams come true. Phillies are making their first Super Bowl appearance in franchise history. The Ravens, coming out of the locker room, are making their first appearance since 2012. Here come the Phillies, led by JT Realmuto. One team can take home the Lombardi. Who will it be? We will find out. Let's go ahead and sim. Phillies get the ball first. Do they do anything? They don't. They will punt. The Ravens have the ball. Do they do anything? They will not. Until they got the first down there. So the Ravens will go ahead and take their touchdown. Second quarter here. Phillies are driving down the field. It is 4th and 2. Do they go for it? They did, but they got nothing. Ravens can blow this game open, and they will. Let's go ahead and jump in here. 2:56 left in the second here. Phillies coming out in their powder blues. Justin Crawford to JT's right. They're going to snap it. They're going to throw it to Brad Miller. Brad Miller has a block. Brad Miller has wheels. 20, 10. Celebrate touchdown. Phillies. Brad Miller gives the Phillies their first points in the Super Bowl and are on the board. They are still down 14-7. But that block couldn't have come at a better time. Rojas, Johan Rojas, known for his defensive making in the MLB, makes a great play in the NFL. Gives the Phillies their first points of the half. Ravens have the ball. The Phillies defense will look to stop them from scoring any more points. Lamar with Henry behind him. 1st and 10. They're going to run it with Henry. Bader is going to not get the tackle. Dick Allen is there to stop him, but he gets a gain of 8 before he gets tackled. I don't know what happened with Bader, but he was right there to stop him. Alright, so it is 2nd and 2. We're going to bring in Bader here. They're going to motion the tight end. 2nd and 2. Tim Mesa makes the stop. It's 3rd and 4 for the Ravens. Loss of 2 there, and we are at the 2-minute warning. 14-7. Ravens looking to add on to their lead. Third and 4. Henry to Lamar's right. They're going to snap it. They're going to pass it. Mark Andrews is open. But he gets the first down as well. Mark Andrews got the catch. Nobody was there to stop him. So it is now 1st and 10. Lamar's going to throw it again. And it is caught by Webster. He's going to have 5 there. So it is 2nd and 5. Lamar will keep on passing if he has to. 2nd and 5. They're going to do a read option. Lamar has running room. He gets hit, but Bobby Abreu does not get the forced fumble. Ravens call timeout. 64 seconds left in the half. They're going to go on Bader once again. 1st and 10. Henry is not on the field. They're going to snap it. Lamar, slip screen. Dick Allen is there to make the tackle. Is this last Cheeks with the reception there? Loss of 1 there. They're going to let the clock run. 40 seconds left. Henry's still not in the game. Incomplete to Zay Flowers. Probably an early throw. Logan O'Hoppe in coverage. And it is 3rd and 11. Henry is back in. But it probably won't mean it'll be a run. They're going to motion the tight end to the right. Jackson looking back. He's got Zay. That's Derrick Henry, but he is out of bounds at the 38. 4th down and 3. Ravens will look to get the field goal. Snap is good. Kick is up, and it is down the middle. Ravens add on to their lead. It is 17-7. But the Phillies have 3 timeouts, 27 seconds, and a dream to try and get this lead down to 3. Turner, open running room, breaks the tackle. Jukes out of tackle, I should say. He is down at the 44. Pep talk from the coach, Rob Thompson. 21 seconds left in the half. Phillies looking to add on to the point total. Realmuto will run it. He's going to slide, but before getting the first down, he's going to get the timeout at 16 seconds left in the half. At the 45-yard line of the Ravens, it is 1st down and 10. Moniak is in at Realmuto's left. He's going to snap it. He's going to give it to the superstar tight end, Herrera. Herrera breaks a tackle. Gets the first down. 10 seconds left. You cannot make a mistake in this type of game, whether it is an interception or no points. Realmuto drops back, gets hit, incomplete. I think we got one more chance at the end zone. I will go with this play. Deep corner for Rojas here. Rojas! Rojas! 1 second left. Incomplete. He had it. Marlon Humphrey was there. Alright, so the field goal will be what the Phillies will be getting. They're going to stand with 3, and the game is back to a 7-point deficit. 17-10 at half, but it is still early here in Super Bowl 61. Phillies do not get the ball in the second half, and that is not a good start. We're going back in. Especially going against a team like the Ravens, you need to stay on defense. As little as you can, I should say, excuse me. Read option. Romano loses it. Lamar Jackson drops the ball. Jerry Rollins has the ball. He's gonna go down. 10, 5. Tie game. Jordan Romano makes Lamar fumble. Jimmy Rollins is there to get the touchdown. We need to see the replay. Romano is right there. Rollins is there. And there he goes. Quick celebration. And the Ravens couldn't catch him if they wanted to. Nice helmet, by the way, Jimmy. But anyways, the game is tied. Costly fumble from Lamar Jackson. 1st and 10 at the 30. Lamar with Henry behind him. 94 passing yards for Lamar. They're going to do a end around play action, but Seth Johnson is there. Sacked once again. 9-yard loss for the Ravens. And it's 2nd and 19. Henry at Lamar's left. They're going to pass it. And it's deflected off the tackle of... Who is number 56? I forget. Alan Ronhell. Excuse me. I forgot what his name was for a quick second. It is 3rd and 19. Lamar will drop back. He's going to scramble. Zay Flowers is open, but it is incomplete. Dick Allen is right there to prevent the catch. And the Ravens will have to punt. Bradley Pinion to punt. Brad Miller to return. The punt is away. Miller is there to catch the ball. And there's a block. Spin move. He has open room. Jimmy Rollins costing him the touchdown. Alright. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Phillies looking to get the lead on this drive. Realmuto snaps it to Crawford. He's got open run room. What a block! 20, 15, 10, 5. Celebrate. Touchdown, Phillies. Justin Crawford gives the Phillies the lead. But you can't celebrate just yet. Not against this Ravens offense. It may be 23-17. Soon to be 24-17. But you can't slow down just yet. The Ravens have a potent offense. And they're going down the field, only giving the ball to Derrick Henry until there. And Jimmy Rollins gets the interception. Oh my God. And a pass to Trey Turner. And it's going to lead to another Trey Turner pass and a touchdown. This game might be over. Unless the Ravens come back in the 4th. It's 1st and 10. 3rd and 6. I don't know why I showed that. But it is a first down. It is another first down. It's another 1st and goal. It's 2nd and goal. And the Ravens get on a touchdown from LaJohntay Webster. I don't know who the hell you are. But they're probably going to go on the onside kick. Oh, they're not going to go onside kick. Okay. Turner is there to return, along with Sosa. It will be Turner to return. He spins out of 2 tackles, but gets tackled at the 23. Phillies will take the field on offense. 1st and 10 for the Phillies. They're going to go a little quick play action here. They're going to bring in a linebacker blitz, but it is not going to stop Donovan Walton. Midfield. Down he goes at the 46 of the Ravens. Donovan Walton right there at the right place at the right time. 1st and 10, another play action. Miller is not open. We're going to throw it on a run to Justin Crawford. He's going to hurdle. Kyle Hamilton gets hurdled. And they're down to the 6. What a hurdle from Justin Crawford. First and goal. Crawford tackled at the line. Second and goal. 3:10 left on the clock of this game. Phillies will keep giving it to Crawford. He's got open run room. Dives. Touchdown. Justin Crawford has another touchdown. 38-24 Phillies. And the Ravens go down the field. First and 10. Lamar drops back, looking to pass. He's going to throw it. He's got a receiver, and he gets hit. Wester with the reception there. It is another first down for the Ravens, right by midfield. Cheeks to Lamar's right. They're going to do a little read option. Lamar gets hit. The ball is out. Jimmy Rollins is there again. Jimmy Rollins gets the ball once again. 2 fumble recoveries and an interception. And this game is as good as over. 2-minute warning, 150, 138. Penalty on Ranger Suarez, that's not great. 128, 104. Just take the field goal. 41-24. Phillies. 38 seconds left in the game. Ravens need to go down the field this play in order to stay alive. Lamar alone in the backfield. They're going to throw it. He's got Bateman. The ball is out! But the Ravens recover. They're going to go no huddle. Lamar looking to spike the ball. And he will. 24 seconds left. It is 3rd and 3. Phillies looking to stop the Ravens for a potential comeback. Lamar scrambling to his left. Evades a defender. He's got open running room. Bader's the only one to outrun him, and he is gone. Touchdown, Ravens. I accidentally outran Bader's route. That's my fault. But Ravens are still down 11. And the extra point's blocked. Mark Andrews has the ball, but he won't go anywhere. 11 seconds left. They're going to go onside kick. Tyler Loop kicks it, but it hits off the Phillies. And Mundo Sosa couldn't hold on. It's Ravens football. 11 seconds left for the Ravens. They have the pass if they want to stay alive. Zay Flowers is there. They have no timeouts. The game is over. 2, 1, 0. The Philadelphia Phillies are Super Bowl champions. JT Realmuto, Brad Miller, Justin Crawford, and the MVP of this game, Jimmy Rollins, led this team to their first franchise Super Bowl. Alan Ronhell, JT Realmuto being interviewed. But the moment we have been waiting for. The Vince Lombardi Trophy is heading to Philly, but it won't be as the member of the Eagles. It's going to be the Phillies, the MLB franchise, who turn into the NFL. In their second season, lifts the Lombardi. Justin Crawford with that touchdown to seal the game. Brad Miller having that block from Johan Rojas. If that block wasn't there, who would have known who was going to score? Jimmy Rollins with that fumble recovery touchdown. I mean, everybody here showed up to play. The MVP is either going to go to JT or Jimmy Rollins. But JT, 11 for 15, 228 yards, and a touchdown. Justin Crawford had 10 rushes for 84 yards and 3 touchdowns. Turner had 3 receptions for 47 yards. Herrera had 3 receptions for 30. Miller had that 1 reception for a touchdown. And then Zach Wheeler allowed that sack. And that was the only sack that they allowed. And then sack-wise, Seth Johnson was the only one to get an interception, to get a sack. Jimmy Rollins was the one to get the interception. 3 forced fumbles, 1 from Romano, Stubbs, and Michael Bourne. 2 recoveries from Jimmy Rollins, who did return it for the touchdown. But without further ado, let's go ahead and exit the Super Bowl, where the Phillies are Super Bowl champions. We have to figure out who is Super Bowl MVP. So let's go ahead and simulate to next week, where, as you can see, it takes forever to load for some reason because it's weird. It is indeed Jimmy Rollins who wins Super Bowl MVP. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's end it off by looking at this team. JT, Justin Crawford was a big piece. Brad Miller and Rojas. Really, we couldn't be here without any of these players. Especially the entrance of Ben Herrera's rookie career. Even though we didn't figure out about Maddox until now, he did surpass David Robertson, but it wasn't going to be a matter of anything. I mean, this team was so good. I might have to drop down the overalls because they are so high. I did not think it was going to be this good. Especially from when it showed me the overalls. But this is the team. This is the beautiful offense that we have built. And this is the defense that gave us that championship. And of course, our 14-3 record. And going out and winning Super Bowl 61. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,400 subscribers. Comment down below what you guys want me to do next. And comment down below what you want me to do with this team builder in general. Whether it be with the players overall or the uniforms. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.